Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another rigged recap. It is Friday, March 28th, 2025. This sell-off, incredible. 11.23, 11.35 strikes down on QQQ. Probably top 5. Definitely top 10 of the biggest moves we've ever seen. And the incredible thing is, we tagged it right from the start. You get 1, 2, 3 bears with edge. And what this means, we've got a ton of new viewers here, is when this type of flow is detected, it has probability. It means that 42.59% win rate is reliable. 30 days, similar alerts, 47.37. And that win rate means 100% plus return. They absolutely crushed it today. And the great thing is, when you see this come in, all you're thinking, I want it above the strike. Okay, the blue line and the other strike's right there. Get it at 480. Same thing here. Oh, you just moved down. 324, bear edge. That means essentially $324,000 in bearish flow. Once again, you're like, hey, this is just like a little bit late. We've already moved down from 480 to 479. I would love to take that trade at 480 or at least above the blue line. And you had two opportunities. Bang, bang. This one, this was the start of the nuke, and boom, you got it. The edge alerts won. This bull, just one of them, got absolutely crushed. This is typically a good spot where we do pump, so that's why it has edge, because right now you're down 3 strikes. That's where they like to pump it back. But the important thing to note, and we said this in the video, volume is spiking. And for the new viewers out there, here at Rigged, we track volume by the number of option sweeps, block trades, so big trades. That's the only thing we use in the calculation, not the actual number of trades. We want to know, is Wall Street active? And seeing this spike from 76 to 100 right there, that is massive. And when that happens, you can expect or anticipate the move continuing. So this is a down move. This is a massive volume spike. And look what happens. From there, following CTE, 1, extremely rare, down 6 strikes at the open or after the first hour. Maybe like 4 or 5 times that's happened. But you're looking for bears. Like, this is extremely bearish. And we can pull up in Discord, post it. This is what we said, and this is coming to the application very quickly. But you're looking for bears after a 1 plus strike swing. More like 2, but 1 is good as well. You get a boom, 1 strike swing, boom, 1 strike swing. This was an awesome trade, right? This is late. Take it above the strike. This is what happened. You're down 7 strikes. Well, you're actually down 8. You pump back up to -7. And then we just go straight down. Here's the next important thing. Look here. 1335. What do you see happen to volume? It is just coming down, coming down, coming down. Okay? When volume goes down, price action typically flatlines. And that's what happened, right? The rest of this session is purely ping pong after 1300. Okay, we're going up, we're down, 469. Don't look at your 401k. Don't look at your long-term portfolio. 470, down, up, down, nothing, right? And we can anticipate that happening. when volume comes down. So ultimately, when you're looking at the entire session, check, trade, exit. Okay, we love all of these bears. We love these bears. We need it on a bounce. And this was the only bounce you got. And if you took this right here, boom, perfect trade. It's just like use the option flow for bias. Look to get it in a good position. Like when this comes in right at 10:30, and these won, but like this is super duper late. It's like, okay, you're just waiting a second. Failed to break above 473. Tried to break 473 again. And just like, if you take it anywhere in here, you're never in drawdown. It's only lower. And that thing just grinds lower the entire session. Following the system worked. Trading at the strikes worked. I have a couple of videos today that you can see. We were trading this on NQ. Absolutely phenomenal. Volume came down and price action went up, crap. It is funny here that we have an edge bear come in at 1510. This is rare, but your win rate with probability, 52.38%, and that was perfect, right? Because it went 100% in 24 minutes. Incredible. SPY, a ton more alerts. We have never seen SPY this low before with volume under 100%. CT is a little bit off there because normally this is 100 plus and we keep going, but this is a spike. And just like what I said before, when you see this spike happening, you're going, it's crazy. 72 to 94. That typically means the move is going to continue. And once again, look at it. What do you have? 1, 2, 3. Win rate slightly lower. That's just at the open, so you're waiting. That is beautiful. This is something that you're taking. If you're trading it, IV's high, $2. That thing ends at $5.34. 200 into 534. Could have been a higher return if IV wasn't so juiced. But then once again, when this next alert comes in, right? All we need to be thinking, and we're going to say this again, and again, this is bearish flow. This has edge. This is exactly what we want to trade. But we need to care about position. We need to care about the strikes. We need to care about the blue line. Okay, it just moved down from 566 to 565. That's a one strike move. You want it preferably at 566, but you'll take it at the blue line. You take it blue here, you take the blue here, instead of returning 359%, you're probably getting 400 something. Amazing, incredible. That's what edge alerts are for. You'll notice you only get 3. None the rest of the session. You go to Q. Okay, you get 3. You get a loser and then another winner. Edge alerts crushed it today. Going back to SPY, turn everything on. SPY they were active today on SPY, which is crazy. So following CTE, we want bears. But once you get into this red, what we want is a bounce into the yellow. You want 2 strikes, pretty much. So this is one from 558, 559. But you get this. This is 2. And what's happening right here, this is called KTR, which is Komodo Target Range. And all that means is when these alerts win, this is typically where they draw down to. This is the entry, right? Because the way we need to evaluate that is, okay, these win rates are pretty good. Last 30 days, similar alerts, 48.54%. That's awesome, right? But we check what just happened. Like, oh my gosh, we are already down 6.71 strikes. That is super low. So the only thing you need to be thinking when this happens, KTR. That's a 2-strike swing. Bang. You got it. They take this thing down -9, and then it just chugs along. Ping pong, ping pong, ping pong. And is anything clearer than volume purely coming down, right? Volume comes down, price action is going to go to crap, because all that means is Wall Street participation is going down. And when Wall Street participation is going down, the algos take over, and this is pure algorithmic terrorism. Terrorism, this is all bad, right? That was the session. One thing we're going to shout out really quickly, we called this out in Discord. When you see this ping pong, and this is algos in total control, right? 109, 110, just ping pong, right? Emphasis, we are below the blue line. We are below the blue. So what you want when you see this ping pong is to trade bears as close to the blue line as possible. You're like, hey, this is bouncing, right? It's like very easy to see. This is bouncing from 110 to 109 to 110. All you need to be thinking here is, if this thing gets anywhere close to 111 and you get an alert, slam that puppy. We are below the blue. SPY is nuking. Q is nuking. Everything's selling off. Tariffs, this, blah, blah, blah. You eventually get an alert here. KTR fills. And that ends up going for the best return percentage of the day. 472%. Just whew. Because why? You waited until you got it above the strike. You are matching flow to the strikes. That's how we trade here. And if you do that, you are going to be incredibly successful. The market is absolutely tanking as we record this video. The orange man can't be stopped. But ultimately, if you follow the system, watch all the videos, learn the system, you are going to crush it. We'll see you all next week. Have a great one. Stay frosty. Have a cocktail or two. This was awesome. Can't wait to do it again. I was going to say bonjour, but it's more like adios or bon voyage or something like that. Have a good one.